Energy. 2 Field. 3 1069. The call you listening.
Good morning, good morning, and good morning. Welcome to Good Morning Core City right here on 106.9 FM, going to radio, the heartbeat of dialogue. And of course, it's a very beautiful day today, Monday, the 26th day of January 2026. And we're so excited to be here again once again, to help you kickstart the week in the most productive way. And of course, this is the last week of the month,
January.
And we are so excited that at least we are alive, we are well, and we've crushed it. I believe that we've crushed it, because all this while Esther have been telling you what you're supposed to do, and personally I've been doing what she's been saying, and I've been feeling established. But ladies and gentlemen, let's make welcome to Esther.
Wait, hold it right there. You said you become what?
I'm becoming accomplished.
No. Use the word again.
Fulfilled.
No.
Esther, I've forgotten.
You said established.
Okay.
When you see Esther,
you become established. Come on, you rhyme, Abby.
Yeah. Well, you asked me a question earlier. I'm good. I'm feeling really good this morning. I mean, we just came out from had a very restful weekend. I had fun. I relaxed. I don't know about you, but I enjoyed my weekend.
Yeah, it's no, I had a very good weekend.
No. Go into details.
It was filled with work, but it's still good because I had time to sleep, I had time to eat, I had time to think about you, I had time to think about the show.
Okay, bombastic side eye there. Okay. All right.
Welcome once again to Good Morning Core City, and of course, just as we always do it every week, we tell you how you're supposed to feel today with our beautiful morning motivation coming from the pretty lady with the golden voice, who's going to tell you how you're supposed to feel this beautiful Monday morning. And that will lead us to our weather report, and of course we're going to short musical break. When we come back, we'll look at our 10 top stories for today. And today is International Day of Clean Energy. So we are going to look at the top 6 facts you're supposed to know about clean energy. So today we have a lot loaded for you. So sit back, relax, and have a fun time with us wherever you're listening to. Know that we've got you covered. Also know that you can always join us live on Facebook and YouTube. Facebook at going to Radio 106.9 FM and on YouTube at Godfrey Okoye University Radio 106.9 FM, and you're gonna see us talking to you right now and making you feel fly, feel heavenly as well.
So step into this Monday with confidence and calm strength. Be kind to yourself. Stay focused and trust that this week holds good things for you. And from my heart to yours, I wish you a productive, peaceful, and successful week ahead. You've got this, and we're cheering you on.
Of course, we're cheering you on because we know you've got it. There's something you said, Esther, that I feel so like it spoke to me in a very special way. You say progress is happening, no matter how slow.
Yes.
And that's exactly what people need to understand this morning, because sometimes we feel that we're so slow, we're lagging behind, and perhaps our contemporaries, our peers are ahead of us. Take it easy, because the point is, so far you're showing up, and then you are doing what you're supposed to do.
Right.
No matter how slow it gets, so far you don't give up. You have to get there. Like you certainly will get there.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Esther, for that beautiful beat. Just as you always do every
it's my
morning.
pleasure every morning. I mean, I love doing this.
All right, but you're not done yet. We are going to go through our weather report this morning. Tell us how the weather will look like. It's already hot. We're feeling the hotness. Like it's so hot, and unfortunately, there has been insufficient power supply of recent. But then let's know what the weather has for us today.
All right. Well, as usual, we'll start with Lagos, the center of excellence. Okay. This morning, Lagos is having cloudy patches with very high humidity. They'll be having a high of 30 degrees Celsius and a low of 25 degrees Celsius. So there's a chance of afternoon or evening thunderstorms with light rainfall, which could slow traffic and disrupt outdoor plans. So the light rain could be misleading. So please don't drink rainwater, okay? Because it may carry dust and pollutants trapped in the dry season air. So it might rain, but make sure you don't drink it. It's not good for your health. And moving on to the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, it's going to be this early, it's sunny but hazy with slightly reduced visibility. The temperatures will climb to 36 degrees Celsius, cooling to 20 degrees Celsius at night. Dust remains suspended in the air, giving the sky that pale milky look. So it's going to feel dry and hot as the day progresses. So if you have asthma or breathing issues, wear a face mask outdoors to reduce dust inhalation. And in Kano, city of Kano is actually cold and very hazy this morning as the Hamatan dust thickens. I think it's only Kano experiencing Hamatan. It's so unfair. But they'll be experiencing a daytime high of 32 degrees Celsius, which will be dropping to 17 degrees Celsius at night. Visibility will be poor this morning, so early commuters and drivers should take extra care on the roads if you're in Kano. And you know that the dry air could irritate your throat, and you know to make sure you take warm water just to keep your nasal passages moist. And moving on to Ibadan, the brown roof city. This morning is bright and sunny, but it has noticeable humidity. They'll be experiencing a high of 35 degrees Celsius and a low of 23 degrees Celsius. Moisture is moving inland here too, so there's a slight chance of a brief afternoon shower, though the heat will still dominate. So sudden rain, there might be sudden rain and after the heat, which could trigger cold. So just keep a light jacket or a scarf, and of course just protect yourself during the day. And then here at home in Enugu, the coast city, we're having sunny intervals this morning with a warm breeze. So we're up for a very hot day ahead. We're having a temperature of 38 degrees Celsius at the peak with a low of 24 degrees tonight. So it's going to be an intense Monday here in Enugu. The clear morning won't last long before the afternoon heat fully sets in. So start hydrating early. With this level of heat, your body will lose water quickly through sweating. So drink water regularly, even if you're not thirsty. I'm actually speaking to myself right now. I need to take more water. But then that's your weather report for today.
Alright, thank you so much, ST, for that awesome weather report. And the point is that it's gonna be dry today, and of course we're experiencing the heat, so try as much as possible to stay hydrated. And just the way she spoke to herself, she's speaking to you to drink water, be like me, they drink water where.
Yeah, drink water.
Alright, drink water. Alright, we're gonna go on a short break right now, and when we come back, we'll look through our top stories for today. And of course, special thanks to Joe City ICT Solutions for being a big partner to Good Morning Co City every single day. So let's go on a short break, but we'll come back. Good Morning Co City continues. Don't touch the dial.
Schools, institutions, ICT centers. Upgrade your learning environment with the professionals you can trust. Joe City ICT Solutions. At Joe City ICT Solutions, we mount and install computer systems of all types for nursery, primary and secondary schools, and for college of education, polytechnics and universities. Getting ready for JAMB CBT exams? Joe City ICT Solutions install and configures JAMB CBT software to international standards, giving students the confidence to succeed. Fast installation, reliable system, professional delivery. Visit Joe City ICT Solutions at number 2 John and Ichuku Close, Mbakite Pocket Layout, Enugu State. Call 30 or 0810 740 9064. Calls only 0815 392 4562. For more information, follow us at Professor Joe 10 at gmail.com. Joe City ICT Solutions, powering education through technology. Don't compromise quality. Choose Joe City ICT Solution today.
One leg in, one leg out. Chippy, you they see me. Change your style. Okay, be like that. Life no be a serious something. Still no be a play something. When you wake up for morning, make you thank the Lord. So I say, jump, clap your hands. Mama, yo. This is a love song for the whole world to dance. And I say, jump, clap your hands. Mama, yo. dancer. Ijolele dancer. Dancer.
Your favorite music on your favorite radio.
What is it you want? She said, give me something light.
Hit music only. Hits you love.
106.9.
Right, welcome back to Good Morning Call City, and hope you had a good time there with Jankara by Artel.
I hope you danced though.
Yeah,
I was dancing. I couldn't
That's
really hold
Esther's
myself.
favorite artist.
I'm not even playing right now. Like the song was really nice. Yeah.
Alright, this is time for us to go through our top 10 stories for
Before that.
today. And you said before that,
For that, I thought we were gonna take, International Day of Clean Energy.
Yeah, International Day of Clean Energy is gonna come actually before, just immediately after our top 10 stories,
Okay.
and then we'll wrap it up with that. But
Okay.
let's just quickly go through our top 10 stories for today. Okay, we have the first story this morning. Drunk driver injured in Lagos road crash. The story has it that a yet to be identified driver suspected of driving under the influence of alcohol has been hospitalized following the collision with a truck in the Ebute area of Apongbo, Lagos State. Newsmen learned on Sunday from a statement by the spokesperson for the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority at Adebayo Taofik that the incident happened in the early hours of the day, that Sunday. Taofik stated that investigations revealed that the driver was speeding when he crashed into a moving truck. The impact of the collision was said to have left him trapped in the wreckage of the vehicle and with injuries.
Wow. First of all, I want to say I'm grateful to God that he didn't lose his life. But this is very irresponsible. This is carelessness. It's not just about him. I mean, there are other people who uses the road. I mean, there are other road users. There are pedestrians. There are cyclists. There are other motorists. And then you decide to drink and then drive, which is very unfair. Which is very unsafe. And I think that we need better law enforcement when it comes to drinking while driving.
The thing is, it's actually wrong. It's against the law for you to drink and drive, and then just for us to be more stringent with the fact that if caught, even when you are injured after treating yourself, you come out and face the law.
Okay, yeah. Well, for the next news story, 3 suspected bandits killed in Gombe border communities. Okay, the Gombe State Police Command on Sunday confirmed the neutralization of 3 suspected bandits, the recovery of arms and ammunition, and the rescue of kidnapped victims following coordinated security operations across border communities in the state. Speaking in a telephone interview, the State Police Public Relations Officer, DSP Buhari Abdullahi, disclosed that security forces had earlier thwarted an attempted attack by bandits on Friday due to heavy deployment across vulnerable areas. On Friday, the bandits, tried to attack. Unfortunately for them, we have made serious deployments around that axis of Bindiga, Biliri, and Shongom, which are the state's border communities. The bandits couldn't make it, he said. According to him, the attackers later struck in the early hours of Saturday at Garin Galadima in the Lambo community. On Sunday morning by 3 a.m., they went to Garin Galadima, Lambo, where they killed 1 and abducted 5, he had added. Abdullahi said the attack triggered an immediate response from security forces and local vigilantes. On hearing that the police, hunters, and other security outfits mobilized and followed them, he said. What do you think about this?
Well, it's good that the bandits were killed. That's my happiness. Keep killing them.
Yes.
And that's the point. Keep
I'm
killing
really
them.
proud of our security forces. Lately,
keep keep messing up with their plans,
Yeah.
because there shouldn't be peace for the wicked. That's
Yeah,
the
there
most
shouldn't be
important
peace
thing.
for the wicked, honestly.
Congratulations to the Nigerian police for at least giving us this one. This is a good story to start the week with.
Yes, it is. It is.
Alright, so out of stories today. We have new tax law tackles double taxation. That's according to the NRS. The story has it that the federal government has outlined fresh measures to curb double taxation, expand the tax net, and strengthen compliance under Nigeria's new tax laws. According to a frequently asked questions report obtained by the Punch newspaper actually on Sunday, the document issued by the Nigerian Revenue Service (NRS) provides detailed clarifications on key provisions of the new tax framework, including reliefs for foreign sourced income, the taxation of digital services, penalties for default, and incentives for research and development. According to the FAQs, the law addresses double taxation by providing for unilateral relief and recognizing double taxation agreements entered into by Nigeria in order to prevent the same income from being taxed twice. The relevant provisions are contained in sections 120 to 123 of the Act. It explained that Nigeria residents whose income has already been taxed abroad may claim relief on such income, subject to the applicable Nigerian tax rate and within the time frame allowed by law. This relief, the NRA said, is designed to encourage cross-border investment while protecting taxpayers from excessive tax burdens.
The new tax law reform, I think it's good news for the country. But you know what happened at the initial stage? I mean, Nigerians are scared, they get angry. Why are you giving us new tax laws, especially when we weren't sure if they had altered it at some point? But this is good. It's good news, and just call for more transparency on the side of our government.
Yeah, the point is, it's why this is a good news. Why I support you on the fact that this is a good news is at least there's relative clarity to
It's
this
not implementation.
and implementation, and also for Nigerians to be vigilant,
Yes.
to be vigilant, to know when you are double taxed, and
Yeah.
then to raise alarm if having reported to stipulated quarters didn't act on it, you raise alarm. That's the most important thing.
Yeah. Moving on to our next story this morning, alleged coup. Detained soldiers battling failing health, group alleges. A pro-democracy group, the Concerned Pro-Democratic Activists of Nigeria, has appealed to President Bola Tinubu and the federal government to consider releasing military officers detained over an alleged coup plot in October 2025, citing concerns over their deteriorating health and prolonged confinement. On October 4th, 2025, the former Director of Defense Information, Brigadier General Tukur Gusau, announced the arrest of 16 officers for breaches of military regulations and acts of indiscipline. Investigations have revealed that their grievances stemmed largely from perceived career stagnation caused by repeated failure in promotion examinations, the military statement read. However, sources in the military had told the media that the officers were detained over an alleged failed coup, citing the decision of the federal government to suddenly cancel the Independence Day parade on October 1st, 2025. Speaking to journalists on Sunday in Lafayette, the Nasarawa State capital chairman of the Concerned Pro-Democratic Activists of Nigeria, Yusuf Musa Dauda, expressed concern that some of the detained officers who were arrested since October last year are falling seriously ill in detention without any proper medical attention. Dauda decried the total denial of family members to access, see, or speak with them since their arrest, so to at least know their conditions and alleviate their worries. What do you think about this?
Yeah, alleged coup. It's alleged coup, right? Detained
Yeah.
soldiers battling failing health. Well, the thing is, we always we are notorious with the fact that prisoners are really kept as subhumans, and unfortunately, it's not supposed to be like that.
It's not supposed to be like that.
Prisoners are still humans, convicted, and then why can't we just take a cue from the developed world? But then we are third world, we're underdeveloped.
Honestly.
But then one thing is they shouldn't just be kept like goods. They shouldn't
Yes.
be.
No, there's only for
left
the
to-
inhumane treatment. They still have rights.
they are sick, they should be taken care of.
Yes.
That's the most important thing. And then, well, I just hope the authorities concerned will pay attention to this and do the needful.
Yeah.
Alright, still on our top stories for today, we have clinic owners arrested over Ondo pregnant woman's death. Alright, the story has it that the Ondo State Police Command on Sunday said it had arrested a man, Kehinde Olawoye, and his wife Eniola Olaoye over the death of a 28-year-old woman identified simply as Eyano at their clinic. It was learned that the couple allegedly operated an illegal medical clinic in Ore, Odigbo local government area of the state. According to a statement by the command's public relations officer DSP Abayomi Jimo, the suspects allegedly mishandled the medical procedure on the deceased, who had gone to their facility to give birth. The victim reportedly lost a significant amount of blood during the process, leading to her death. Jimo said the suspects were currently in police custody while the command had commenced an investigation into the matter.
Another case of negligence.
No, but then who do you blame? This is actually funny because, geez, these guys, they're not licensed. They're
Right.
operating an illegal clinic, but
True.
people still visit them. Now, why we are hearing this story now? Because someone died.
Yeah.
And that doesn't mean that they have been existing. They are popular in the area.
Yeah.
Nigerians can be funny, actually. But then it still comes to mind one thing. There's an how will I put it now? There's a terrific amount of poverty in the country. So
Honestly.
people, instead of going for the proper healthcare system, they would rather go for the cheap ones.
Just make do with what you have. You have to improvise.
No,
It's
a
not
woman-
supposed to be like this.
A woman has lost her life,
Alive.
and it's unfortunate.
Well, thank God that they're already on the case, and I'm sure that the people involved, they'll be brought to justice. And then, okay, for the next top story this morning, as registration for 2026 UTME begins, JAMB cancels concession for albinos. Okay. As admission seekers will today begin a registration for the 2026 Unified Tertiary Matriculation Examination (UTME), the Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board (JAMB) has cancelled special concession and registration hitherto allowed for people with albinism because some were using same to perpetrate malpractice. Also, the board has urged faith-based institutions to disclose their status from the onset, saying pretending to be secular to draw applicants and later bring forth religious rules was a sort of deception. These were parts of the decisions carried at weekend when management of the board, led by the registrar Professor Ishak Oluyede, met with the commissioners for education in the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory Abuja in Ikeja, Lagos. Oluyede, who said the meeting was to review and assess the previous exercise, said despite the numerous steps taken by the examination body, some unscrupulous people were bent on circumventing the process. We have stopped some concessions we gave albino candidates. This is because some are using artificial intelligence, AI, to manipulate the registration process to look like they're albinos because of the consideration we gave them. Last year alone, over 7,000 claimed to be albinos. We have stopped special registration procedures for albinos, he said. What do you think about this?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's what you get in a country like Nigeria, where good things are being abused. And well, it's good that JAMB stepped up to stem the tide of the whole thing. But then at the end of the day, I think JAMB should step up their game, because now they are giving a blanket ban. Albinos, the real albinos will suffer it.
They will suffer it. Yeah,
So
that's
it just for me
disadvantage.
for JAMB to step up their game, step up their technology to track abuses, which I know is can be difficult and can be daunting when you know that it costs a lot for you to get these things done. But I know that they can, so that people will not suffer the consequences of a few.
Yes.
Alright, still on our top stories for today. Economy. Nigerians now use stove thread, pure water sachet to design clothes. Alright. The story has it that one would wonder what has come over some individuals when you see their great innovations all for the sake of cutting costs. At the same time, such innovation amuses one, making you wonder where such creativity crept out from. And it's a special report by Vanguard newspaper. Such is the trend of using stove trade and empty sachets of pure water to design clothes and headgears for fashion's sake. And that's Vanguard newspaper has discovered, and this is in their special reports. Many attributed this to the high cost of fashion materials for beautifying clothes, hence the need to improvise. Some see it as funny and better to be naked than wear such attire. Most importantly, some individuals see it as the best method to recycle waste. Esther.
Oh, I don't know how I'm laughing. It's actually very amusing me, but then this is peak innovation, right? I
Yeah.
love the fact that they could improvise. I mean, anyhow Nigeria give them back. That's
but
good.
the thing is, you know,
But-
we are one country that knows how to manage. It's supposed
Ah.
to fight for our country.
I
We
know,
know how
right?
to
We are very good at
adjust.
adapting.
But it's not really good. But then
Yeah.
there's poverty.
It's poverty.
People are really suffering. So seriously, people are really suffering. A lot is going on. People can't even afford. I know if a guy that say for the past 2 years he hasn't really gone to the market to buy any new pair of clothes, new
Oh
pair of
my
shoes.
God.
Like, it's crazy. You have to eat first now.
Yeah,
And
everybody
before
wants just
you
to
go chop
just
first now before you
satisfy
go
the belly.
you go reason wear clothes.
But that's not how it's supposed
But
to
then
be.
it's not
Yeah.
something we should celebrate in this country. This
No.
poverty is endemic. We've gone back 20 years. We've gone 20 years back, and that's very. It's a call for concern for every Nigerian to start paying attention to the core things that we need to pay attention to, and that is getting leadership right.
For the next top story this morning, police foil kidnapping bid, rescue victim, intercept suspected explosives. Okay, the Oyo State Police Command has foiled a kidnapping bid, rescued a kidnapped victim, and intercepted a truck carrying suspected explosive materials in separate operations. The kidnapping incident occurred on January 24th, 2026 at around 2:10 a.m. when armed suspects invaded a residence in Ojongwodo area, Oyo State, and abducted Haruna Lawal. The police public relations officer for the state, Ayanade Olayinka, who confirmed the incident, stated that the prompt response and aggressive bush combing operation exerted pressure on the suspects. As police operatives advanced into the area with patrol vans and sirens, the kidnappers, realizing that security forces were closing in on them, abandoned the victim and fled, Olayinka said. He added that the victim, who sustained a head injury, has been receiving medical attention at General Hospital Oyo. What do you think?
Well, it's good that it was foiled.
Good.
That's the most important thing.
Mhm.
It was foiled, and
Yes,
then,
our security forces have really upped their game. Especially
yeah. What we are asking for is sustenance, like for it to be
Sustenance.
sustained, because
Mhm.
it's quite impressive seeing our security guys doing the needful and securing lives as well as properties.
Yeah.
And congratulations to the guy. You like,
Hmm.
I can remember a priest that was kidnapped, and then when he returned, so his fellow priests were just cracking joke with him. He was
Okay.
like, with the rampant kidnapping, it was like everybody needs to be carrying certificate too, and so maybe I should have KB kidnapped before, so that at least when they see you like this, they will see the tag. They will be like, don't kidnap this one. More fun.
That they don't do it that way. They don't see it that way. They just go.
But then
Okay.
it's good that we hear stories like this,
Mhm.
and then things
I
like
think-
this has actually
I
been.
think some citizens are having more trust in our armed
Yeah,
forces.
even me. I will try to be having trust in them.
Yeah.
For the point is for us to encourage them and for them
Yes.
to get encouraged and then sustain the momentum.
Yeah.
All right, still on our top story is Nigeria politics. Godfatherism must be dismantled, says APC chieftain. All right, the story has it that Henry Idahobon, Federal Commissioner representing Edo, Ekiti, and Ondo states at the Federal Civil Service Commission, has described Godfatherism as a Nigerian invention, but that must be consciously dismantled. Idahobon said this in an interview with the news agency of Nigeria, Abuja, on Sunday. According to him, the concept of Godfatherism is a uniquely Nigerian invention and could be one of Nigeria's negative contributions to the development of democracy. He noted that all over the world, including the United States and most developed democracies, there were very influential political leaders whose views go a long way in winning or losing elections.
That's good. The Godfatherism should be banned. We all know that. I mean, people should be elected based on.
You can't just come out and say we ban Godfatherism.
Eh,
Nobody comes out and says I'm a
nobody comes out and
Godfather.
I'm a Godfather, yeah.
Just for us to understand that
Yeah.
nobody should single-handedly influence or handpick who becomes your leader, or handpick
so
how
sad.
the flow of elections should go, or say,
power.
or nobody should wield that level of power.
Yes.
No one person should wield that level of power if you really want to develop a country. It's not left for us. That's why I keep saying that the box stops on our table as citizens,
Yeah.
because these guys, it's our destiny, it's our resources that they manage,
Yes.
and it's our destiny that is being determined. So it's left for us to stand up and say enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Moving on to our top next. This is actually our last story this
Yeah.
morning. Okay. We are increasing intelligence equipment support for Nigeria. This is coming from the U.S. military. The U.S. military is increasing material deliveries and intelligence sharing with Nigeria AFRICOM's deputy commander told AFP, as part of a broader American push to work with African militaries to go after Islamic State-linked militants. The Pentagon has also kept open lines of communication with militaries in the junta-led Sahel countries of Burkina Faso, Niger, and Mali, Lieutenant General John Brennan said. The increased cooperation with Abuja follows Washington's diplomatic pressure on Nigeria over jihadist violence in the country, but also as the U.S. military is becoming more aggressive in pursuing ISIS-linked targets on the continent. Under the Trump administration, we've gotten a lot more aggressive and are working with partners to target kinetically the threats, mainly ISIS, Brennan said in an interview on the sidelines of a U.S.-Nigeria security meeting in the Nigerian capital last week. From Somalia to Nigeria, the problem set is connected, so we are trying to take it apart and then provide partners with the information they need, he added. It's been about more enabling partners and then providing them equipment and capabilities with less restrictions so that they can be more successful.
Well, if that is the case, we welcome it. That's the point.
Of course.
Welcome the development because we need more partnerships.
Yeah, we need all the help we can
we
get.
need all the help we can get,
Yes.
and then for them to, for even the US to insist that okay, this is how it's supposed to be used, so it won't be diverted. And of course, it's equipment support that we're talking about. So nobody's bringing anybody any cash to use, so that nobody will second it.
Yes.
That's the thing. So congratulations to Nigeria. At least we have the support of the US as we intensify fights against insecurity, banditry, and Islamic extremism. All right, quick one. We'll be going straight up into what we have today. Today is International Day of Clean Energy, and this is all you need to know today about clean energy. Well, we're joining the rest of the global community to celebrate International Day of Clean Energy, and of course we are not left out. We are still part of the global community. We are citizens of Earth.
Yes.
So let's look at what clean energy is all about and what we should pay attention to.
All right. First up, what is the International Day of Clean Energy? The International Day of Clean Energy is observed to promote awareness of the importance of clean, affordable, and sustainable energy in our world. It was established to highlight the role energy plays in development, health, and environmental protection. And the second point, what is clean energy?
All right, what is clean energy? We are looking at what clean energy is all about. Alright,
Clean energy refers to energy sources that produce little or no pollution and have minimal negative impact on the environment. These sources are mostly renewable, meaning they can be naturally replenished.
Alright, and still on clean energy, we have examples of clean energy sources. We have common examples of clean energy include solar energy from the sun, wind energy, hydropower generated from moving water, and other renewable sources.
And the next question is, why clean energy? Why is it so important? Now, clean energy is important for several reasons. First, it helps reduce air pollution and environmental degradation. Second, it plays a key role in combating climate change by reducing greenhouse gas emissions. Third, clean energy supports public health by lowering exposure to harmful fumes and pollutants.
And let's look at clean energy in the Nigerian context. Alright, in Nigeria, access to stable electricity remains a challenge, we all know that. So as a result, many households and businesses depend heavily on generators, which increase fuel costs, noise pollution, and air pollution. Therefore, clean energy, particularly solar power, offers a sustainable alternative, especially given Nigeria's abundant sunlight throughout the year.
Now, what is the global goal of this observance of this day? Now, the observance of the International Day of Clean Energy aligns with global goal of ensuring access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all.
And the key takeaway today is for us to understand that the International Day of Clean Energy reminds us that energy choices affect our environment, our health, and our future. Promoting clean energy is therefore essential for sustainable development and improved quality of life. So therefore, we join the rest of the global community to wish all of us happy International Clean Energy Day, and of course for us to be all of us to be partners in sustaining clean energy and reducing waste and pollutions in the world.
We need all hands on deck to tackle pollution because it's gradually messing up our ecosystem, is messing up Earth, and if we need to enjoy this world we're staying in this Earth, then we need to do better.
All right, thank you so much, Esther, for compiling this, and of course I'm so happy whenever you sit down and gradually compile all this.
It is my pleasure.
All right, thank you so much for joining us today on Good Morning Cosity. It's always just like I'm gonna take this key from Esther. It's my pleasure.
It is my
to have
you
you
have to
join
go
us.
place your head on your chair.
To have you join us
Okay.
this beautiful Monday morning, and I hope you go out there and crush it. Don't relent to it. Still have 5 days to the end of the year. Sorry, to the end of the month.
Where you rushing to?
Oh boy.
We just entered though.
I want the year to end sharp, so that we enter another year.
No. Let time slow down, please.
Alright, we have 5 days to the end of the month, and you got it all in you. And there's something, if you've made New Year resolution and you don't break them, it's normal. You're a human being.
Just pick up where you
pick
stopped.
up exactly. Pick up from where you stopped, and keep pushing for it again. All right, time check is 19 minutes past the 8, and of course we'll be giving you good tunes up until 8:30 when Andrew Nebedin will be hitting the studio with the Sports Cafe. Right now we'll be ending the stream, and remember you can always join us offline. I beg your pardon. We can be off air. All you need to do is just tune into 106.9 FM Going the Radio, and if you are online, just visit us on 106.9 goingtheradio.com, and of course you can listen live on our website as well. So thank you so much, Esther.
Thank you. It's always amazing with you every morning.
Adieu.
I'm not flattering you.
I'm feeling fly you.